very warm day down here. But at least we got a bit of sun. We had thunderstorms last night and lightning. But yeah, we'll see how far we get today. Getting there. Majority of the tools away that I needed. That, and wonder why I didn't leave my drill out in the rain. I hope it's not on the roof. I'll go up and have a look. I don't think I did. No, it's not on the roof. But we'll go down and we'll see if we can find what I do with my drill. I really don't think I took it up the house. And somebody seems to be here. It's my son. That's really odd. I like to put all my tools in one spot. Now I can't find it. Like, see? Tools in one spot. You might have to come for a walk with me. See if we can find it. But I'm not sure what I've used it for. Other than the caravan. Thanks, Tom. Great. Can't find my drill to continue my job. Unless someone else has used it, like most times that happens. these kids, I tell you, will use my tools and not tell me. Now that's got me stumped. It's not on the roof. It's not inside. It's not in the basket with all the other tools. It's not under the van where I've had to get before. Oh! I think I remember where I left it. I did. I left it in the rain. I don't do that, but it looks like I have. I actually don't need it for that part because I've done all of that part. They're coming off. Look what's happening with it coming off. So what I might do is leave the drill there. I know it's very windy, but if I don't get out and do this now... Oh, look, Usher. Hey, Usher, come. Come and say hello. Come say hello. Usher. She's an Arab. She's not mine. She's not ours. She's somebody else's. Alright. Are you ready to join me? It's very cold and very windy up here. Who have we got on? Mr. Maintenance Man! Hey! Look where I'm up to. We're pulling that off now. Because I got all them off. Seen that last time. And we've got Sorrento. Hey! Let me know where you're from. Plumber. I didn't realise that. Yeah, she is a pretty horse. We just sold our horse because my special needs struggled to look after it. And I was all the looking after. And I got sick of looking after it. Bloody animals. And the kids. And the work. I don't know if anyone else out there's lives like that. They end up doing all of it. Jenna's hi. Where are you from? I'm watching a caravan. So I can build a tiny home. Not that I've got any experience in building a tiny home, but it's for my special needs daughter. And my plan is to utilise as much of this stuff as I can. It's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look pretty on the outside, but at least she's going to have something of her very own. I sometimes think, like, yeah, I'll get this project done, and then I'm like, what other project have I got to do then? Don't worry, I've still got plenty. You know the good old saying, woman's work's never done. Today, maybe, because most of the day's been sitting on my backside. Not for lack of trying to do this. Just that it's so cold today, even though the sun's out. I'm sure it's snowing. I think it's snowing. I know it's snowing in our capital territory, ACT, which is the capital of the ACT is Canberra. Australia is made up of states, territories. That's it. Capital Territory and states. New South Wales. Oh, there you go. I know I'm coming close to a couple of screws in here that didn't want to come out. But at least I'm getting there. I just didn't want to have another slack day where I'm not doing anything on this. So guys, I needed to get off my butt and do something. Sitting all day yesterday. Grandkids. Tell ya, sometimes they can be harder than rearing no bloody kids. But yeah, I got into trouble for leaving the toys on the floor. New age housewives, they're pedantic about having a very clean home. Clean, clean, clean. And here I go just then doing a bushy whacker. If you don't know what a bushy whacker is, look it up. Here's Cocky. Check that out. Alright guys, we're at the end of the top here on this side. Now we're going to go over to the other side. It's getting there. I'm getting there. You know something? Not one person, other than my special needs daughter, has given me a hand. Mind you, I've got heaps of able bodies that live here and that should and could give me a hand to do this. No. Nope. You ready? Oh look, there's one of those screws that I was talking about. I don't know, we'll see. Done. Done. I'm going to have all this shit strewn around my yard that I don't need or don't want. Next thing to come off is the door. I just get a bit worried about taking the door off right now because it's still a structural part of this bed. Let's just put this over here for now. And then work on this side. I can't pull this off any further than that. But I suppose, and the same goes for this side, because of that, see that threaded metal thing? Gotta get that off. I don't know if anyone else is like me, but I do not like the wind. It is kind of windy. It's very windy. But I thought, better get out and do something instead of nothing. And it's boggy. Extremely boggy. But oh well. And there are so many of these screws that will not come out. Maybe if I put you here. It's a little bit out of the way. Not much, but enough. Oh, I dropped that. I found it. And it's, I don't know, front pockets. So typical of jeans today. No front pockets. Now that one just spun. Even though they got silicone on them, I'm able to get most of them out. They're spinning because I think it's rotten because of the mold problem and the leakage that happened around here. Bear with me. I've got to get something. This is not much better, but anyway, it's something that I'm not going to get saturated with. So I've got a few screws under here. One. I don't know if you guys are like me. When you're doing projects and you're getting close, you start getting excited. I know I am. I do get excited because you start seeing the end or close to the end of what you're trying to achieve. Now I need the ladder. And that's me getting excited. because I start seeing the end product very close. Thank you. I do. Yeah, look, this is our winter. Like, I'm such a project woman. I built a stables there. I built the fence. Bought a horse for my special needs before I went to America. That was in 2023. We bought the horse in July. Maybe the beginning of August, because I had to fly out to America on the 16th of August. And I flew back in the September. And I quickly whipped up a stable. But in doing that, I wanted the entrance of the stable in the paddock, so it didn't have to come in the yard. So I did that and used, you wouldn't believe it, but I've got all of these billboard things. Hey, how are you? Who am I chatting to now? Quinn Samuels. No. Oh, good on you, Quinn. No, it's actually a pull down. I'm pulling it down to the chassis, and then I'm building a tiny home for my special needs daughter. And then this has got to get pulled down so I can put it back in here. As you can see, I've kept the window because I'm going to use the aluminium. I'm going to pull this down. This is council approved, so I've got to put that back in here and make it look like this. So when Google Maps looks at my property, don't worry, this is my grandkid's shit mess, not my mess, it's his mess. So when council Google Earths my property, they'll see the tiny home parked here that looks like this. But then that's got to come down as well. So yeah, big projects. So the stable got built out of these big billboard signs. It is heavy, thick shit. So the stables got built. Horse didn't use it. And yeah. But yeah, this is our countryside. Look at that mountain up there. Look at that. We have look, that's a big silky oak. That's Esther. Esther. But yeah, I haven't got around to building back the fence because our ground is just getting too soggy for me to say hello, Esther. To put posts in the ground and do the concreting because it won't, just won't set. It's too wet. Everything's too wet again. Every time you think you're getting somewhere with the weather, bloody starts raining again. Like we had 7 months of rain last year. 7 months. 4 days break in between that. Thank you. Oh, it certainly is. Oh, hang on. We have some twats, real idiots. It's everywhere. People that have real serious mental illness. Don't get me wrong. I know some suffer from it all the time. Some suffer from it a little bit in their life. But the mental illness from drugs in everywhere, absolutely everywhere, does not segregate you. It does not It's everywhere. So yes, there's some people in this little tiny village that have been big drug users that that affects their mental stability. And look, I'm a kind-hearted woman. I'm a kind-hearted person. But I tell you, you can only be generous and supporting for long before it starts affecting you. And I've had a person here in this little village where I've had to put a PPO on, a personal protection order, because they snuck on my property barefoot, didn't rattle the chain to the front gate, and then next minute, bang, they were at my door. And I was trying to ask them to get off my property, and next minute, big scuffle broke out. She grabbed a tape measure and smashed me in the face with it, and I laid her on her ass so quick and sat on her and was giving her a couple of, don't do that again. and the police had to be called, and yeah. So, yes, some places can have their goods and bads. Like, yes, this is my goods. Yeah. And truly, I honestly wish my house was built down the back here, not up the front, because I'm on a main thoroughfare. Unfortunately, I'm on a main thoroughfare. So in saying that,